then I walked out for 3 days. I came home on Thursday. Said, and I made China for 30. Oh my goodness. China's the brand for the and then other these things on 2 days. They came 2 days.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank you for coming to Four Seasons Laugh Out Loud show. We hope you enjoy it. It's going to be filled with some laughs and lots of groans. So we hope you appreciate that and keep on laughing, keep on groaning. For those of you who have been to other events, I am not Terry DiMarino. I am, though, Terry Myers-Kelman. We tried to keep at least the first name the same. As I said, I'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's Laugh Out Loud show. It's going to be a parody of Laugh-In and The Gong Show. Who here has not watched Laugh-In? We actually have some. Oh, that's a youngin'. Okay. How many seniors have never seen Laugh-In? We still have some. Amazing. Did you own TVs when you were younger? You own TVs and you still didn't watch. Okay. Well, you're in for some interesting comedy. How many people never saw The Gong Show? Not young people. But there are still some older people. Well, you're in for a show. But as a reminder, I would like to politely ask those of you who are carrying your cell phones, please put them on mute or on off. That's for the consideration of the cast. Living in Four Seasons is a lot like going on a cruise. There are so many activities for you to take advantage of, or you could just curl up and read a good book. Just be careful. A big complaint of residents is that they get so involved doing so much, they're just so exhausted all of the time. Now, there is one big disadvantage of living in a 55 and over community. You're living with a lot of old folks.
Did you hear her? No, I didn't.
Oh, they'll snap their fingers and then shake their head, and when they're done, on the wrong page. I am old. When I'm an old lady, I'll live with each kid and bring so much happiness, just as they did. I want to pay back all the joy that they've provided, returning each deed. Oh, they'll be so excited. I'll write on the walls with reds, whites, and blues, and bounce on the furniture while wearing my shoes. I'll drink from the container and then leave it out. I'll stuff all the toilets, and oh, how they'll shout. While they're on the phone and just out of reach, I'll get into things like sugar and bleach. And oh, they'll snap their fingers and then shake their head. And when it's all done, I'll hide under the bed. And when they cook dinner and call me to eat, I'll not eat my green beans or salad or meat. I'll gag on my okra and spill milk on the table. And when they get angry, I'll run if I'm able. I'll sit close to the TV. Through the channels I'll click. I'll cross my eyes just to see if they'll stick. I'll take off my socks and throw one away. I'll play in the mud till the end of the day. And later in bed, I'll lay back inside I'll thank God in prayer and close my eyes. My kids will look down with a smile slowly creeping, and say with a groan, "She's so sweet when she's sleeping." And now from beautiful downtown Beaumont, California, the home of the sexiest and most active seniors east of Beaumont Avenue and the I-10, is Four Seasons Performing Arts Club version of Laugh Out Loud. Our first act is a parody of Laugh-In's Joke Wall, starring Yvette Thomas, Zelene Rudolph, Tom Shelley, Mary Lou Keating, Gary Stifter, John Noonan, Sharon Bond, and occasionally, me. Zelene.
Hey! What did the termite say when he walked into the bar?
I don't know what.
Is the bartender?
Hey, what did the bartender say to the horse when he walked into the bar?
I don't know. What?
Hey, why the long face?
When a ham sandwich walked into the bar, the bartender told it, "We don't serve food here."
Well, that was interesting. And dumb.
Kind of dumb. Hey, do you hear what happened when a jumper table walked into the bar?
What?
What? The bartender said, "Okay, I'll serve you, but don't start anything."
You know, once I saw a man walk into a bar with a slab of asphalt under his arm and said, "A beer, please, and one for the road."
Zelene, what do you want? What did the skeleton order when he walked into the bar?
I don't know. What?
A beer and a mop.
Oh!
Very interesting, but stupid.
What did the bartender say when a salesman, a priest, and a blonde walked into the bar?
What?
What is this? Some kind of joke?
Hey! Did you hear about two peanuts who came into the bar?
What happened?
One was assaulted.
Very interesting, but stupid.
Okay, guys, is that all you know? Bar jokes?
Hey, if you don't like ours, why don't you tell us one of yours?
Okay, I've got a great one. I could never be a racist.
Oh, why's that, Terry?
What is it?
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm allergic to horses. You don't like that one? I have another one.
Okay.
What is that?
What do you call a man who could turn lead into gold?
Ooh.
Do tell.
Do tell.
I promise it's a good one. A plumber.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay, I tried. I hope you enjoyed our bunch of nuts and bolts, because they will be back again later in the show. In the meantime, I'm going to try to entertain you. I was recently sent a complaint letter from one of our divisions of the HOA. I'm not going to mention which one, and I totally disagreed with their concerns, and I wrote back a letter with each of my reasons why I disagreed. I waited a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. Finally, 2 weeks later, I do get a response back. What's in the letter? An application to join the group. Speaking of being on the board of any of the committees, I really believe it should require one bitty little requirement, and that should be all applicants should be the parents of 2 or more children, or even grandparents of 2 or more grandchildren. Why? Because they should be used to listening to, "That's not fair." When is a retiree's bedtime? 3 hours after they fall asleep on the sofa or the recliner. I've been thinking, what am I worth? Well, I've got silver in my hair, not that you could see. Gold in my teeth, again, you don't see it. Stones in my kidneys, and you could definitely see the lead in my feet. As for myself, I've become a little older since you've seen me last. After a few changes have come into my life, since then, frankly, I've become quite a little frivolous. You see, I'm seeing 5 gentlemen. When I wake up, willpower helps me get out of bed. I then immediately go to see John. After that, Charlie Horse comes along and he really takes my time and attention. When he leaves, arthritis shows up and stays for the rest of the day. However, he doesn't like to stay in one place very long, so he takes me from joint to joint. Finally, after such a busy day, I'm really glad to be going to bed with Ben Gay. Oh, what a life. And now from Four Seasons Ballroom in fancy schmancy, beautiful downtown Beaumont, our next act, a musical rendition of You Don't Bring Me Apples by John Noonan and his muse, Patty Jordan.
Ah, jeez. You don't bring me apples, and you don't feed me potions. You hardly scream at me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day. I remember when you couldn't wait to bash me, couldn't wait to trash me. Now, after hurting me late last night, well, it's good for you, babe, 'cause I know you're feeling alright. 'Cause you just turn over and blow out the light. 'Cause you don't bring me apples anymore. Used to be so natural, flying your broom forever. But even your flying monkeys don't count anymore. They just sit on the floor till you put them away. And baby, I remember all the things you taught me. I learned how to kneel, and I learned how to steal. And I learned how to cry, and I learned how to lie. So you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye? 'Cause you don't bring me apples anymore. Well, you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye? 'Cause you don't ever feed me. You don't say you need me.